Look at that. Could you think of a more idyllic location? Smile. Yeah, it does make you smile. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, hopefully, if I catch something. My last video of 2021 probably, because it's now a couple of weeks before Christmas. Haven't been out over the autumn at all. Still a bit of autumn colour available though. So, bit of a change of plan this morning. I was hoping to go somewhere new, but unfortunately I got there and there's resident parking permits all over the place. Those end at 11 o'clock, so I'm going to come down to possibly a little familiar spot for an hour or two, and then I'm going to move on. I'm hoping to catch something today, anything. Got my float gear just because I want to catch something. I've got some maggots and I've got some bread, so fingers crossed I should catch something, and if I don't, you won't even see this video. So see you in a bit. So I'm at my first swim and I've put on the most minute hook with a couple of maggots on, just to see what's down there. I'm not going to feed anything just yet. Just want to see. Oh, there is someone down there. Well, that's quite good. It's always a good start. So we really should get bites on maggots. Is that a minnow? Well, it's a minnow. First cast, first fish, and I'll probably catch a lot of them today. And you know what? I'll be happy doing that. Something bigger would be nice. Anyone at home? No. I think it's time to move on. They're cutting the trees down right next to the river, so that screwed the river up. Caught one minnow, got into a massive tangle of line, just sorted that out. Calamity so far. So let's breathe, get in the car, take a moment to relax, and then move on. So should be able to get to the next spot by the time those resident permit restrictions end. Hopefully we'll find some bloody fish. Yeah. So I've come to a new spot. This is the bit that I wanted to fish all day. Parking restrictions are now off, so it's game on. Have fished this river before in a previous video. I think it's called Small River Roving or something in Kent. And there are some big chub in here, and it looks like it's had a trim. Looks less overgrown than it was before. So there's big chub in here. Don't think there's much else. But I've come back with maggots just to find out, because I caught those chub on bread, and I did try fly fishing it once as well without much success. So I'm going to start up here by the bridge, work my way down, and see how we get on. See you when I get there. Just to let you know that this venue is within the grounds of a cricket club, and it's best fished in winter rather than summer, because in summer obviously it gets busy and there's loads of undergrowth. This is an ideal spot. It's the convergence of two rivers. There's one river, there's the other river, and there's got to be fish in here, isn't there? It's got to be. Simply has to be. Might try and have a go under that bridge actually. Don't know if I'm going to get down there though. Let's try and get out of here a bit more. Oh, it's surprisingly deep out here. I mean, I'd have thought there'd be perch or something in here, but who knows. Seeing as I'm under here, I've got to have a go, haven't I? Proper urban fishing for you. Smile. Yeah, it does make you smile. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Up there, actually, the pathway ends and you have to get in the river to fish it. So, let's go up there and have a look, shall we? I'm not allowed to fish this area. I just discovered I'm actually in the gardens and there's CCTV up there. So I've dropped my rod over there. Come and have a look. But it's a nice deep area. This is where all the fish are going to be. You just know it, because you're not allowed to fish it. So what I'm going to do is go back under that bridge, fish the other side, but I'm going to go right around the other side of the field, and I'm going to try and get in the river and see if I can find some stuff up there. So see you when I get there. Wow, this is about as much pathway as you're going to get along this section, hence why I have to get in the river in a minute. Okay, so the problem I've got here is the flow's coming towards me, but there's literally no way you can walk on land to get up here. So I've got to carefully walk past the bits that I might suspect might have fish, like that bit, and hope I don't spook them. Haven't seen anything scatter so far. This might be as far as I go. I don't even know if this is private land. There's a nice view up there anyway. I'm just going to fish sections of this as I go back, and then I'll just drop in back down there, I think. See if I can catch anything. Hard to believe there's no fish at all in this bit. Right underneath the railway line, look. It's absolutely stunning bit of river and in great condition. The only thing I'm catching is the bottom. Just seems to be devoid of life. I don't understand why. And the water's quite deep. It's up to my knees here. So we've got some nice deep pools, but there's just nothing in here. This is bizarre. Look at that. Could you think of a more idyllic location? But there's no fish. They're just gone. I mean, there's a little waterfall down there. I think I'll have a look at that. But no bites, nothing. Bizarre. How bizarre. That's the first bite I've had in a long time. So let's keep recording, see what happens. Don't know if I'm going to get a second shot there. I did hook a fish, but he wriggled off. Was only a little one, but hey. Didn't even see him. I've got a chub. Oh my gosh. Is that a chub or is that? Yeah, that is a chub. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see him down there. Oh yes, this is what I came here for. Excellent. Let's not lose him right now. Wow. That is what I come here for. Oh wow. Fantastic. Oh wow. Get him in the net. Yes. Wow. I knew they were down there somewhere, but I didn't expect him. Oh yes. Look at that, people. Let's unhook him and get a better look at him. Wow. Let's get a better look at him then. I knew they was in here. I didn't expect to catch one literally first cast in here. That's beautiful, look at that. It's not a massive fish, but I'm happy with that. And there are bigger fish in here. So let's get him back. So I have spotted some fish just behind that bush there, and I don't want to get in the river to spook them. So this is going to be a bit dodgy. As long as I can actually get the line down to them, I might be able to catch one of them. They are very spooky fish, that's for sure. Ah, look, there's a load of fish down there. Right. Oh, there's a big old shoaler fish right down here. Gonna have to bring it back over the heads. They are down there. I know, they're still there. Let's drop it in down here. I just want to see what they are more than anything else. Well, they're super suspicious. There's a load of fish down there. It's the biggest shoal I've seen all day. But I can't get to them properly. So I might have to try and get in the other side of this tree, because I'm literally bombing it on top of their heads here. I couldn't actually see a swim around the other side. Well, let's try and get in, because they're literally down there. So I need to get in the other side. Giving them a good feed anyway. Right, so the only way I'm going to get to those fish is by getting in the river. Oh bloody hell, it's well deep. Well, it's by getting in the river and hopefully not spooking them. I don't know how that's going to go. They're literally just round that corner. Shit, can't go much deeper than that because my waders aren't going to make it. So I'm spooking all the fish as I go, but I'm hoping they're going to come back to me. Nah. Okay, this ain't a good idea. Yeah. Gonna have to abort that mission. Got to get out of the river somehow. Literally sinking in the bottom. Okay, let's get out. Let's try and get out. Oh boy. I think I've blown that swim anyway, to be honest. Let's try and get back to where I came from. Well, that was a bit dodgy. I ended up on the other side of the river there, not being able to get through all that thick brush. Well, I made it, but I had to walk up over there and along there basically. That bottom is so silty, I was sinking in it, so it's actually getting dangerous. So if you get in the river, I should have learned this obviously, if you get in the river, make sure you can get out again. Luckily I did. So catching those fish over there, seems the only way in is here, but as you can see, you can't get further than that, and you've got to reach out there to get round there. So how you get to those fish down there, I have no idea. I think that's going to have to be a ledger job or something. I couldn't entice them downstream with maggots. Right, that's all. Had my last cast. Let's feed the fish, make sure they're bigger when they come back. Well, it was always going to be a difficult challenge to catch anything from this river today. Catching one fish is always a bonus, and I managed that right from that spot there, and probably got another bite just now, but I missed it. So that was all good fun. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.